We try and try and try again, unless we are sure that everybody is able to hear, we can't proceed. Now that we got a response that we can hear, what we hear all around us scares us. The whole world is scared. First, commercial people have to promote their product by either instilling fear or bringing in hope. There was a time when we were conducting classes for children. When we were conducting classes for children, there was a time when we had to ask children about the story in Ramayana. We were reading a chapter in Ramayana, and we asked the teacher asked the kids, if you have any questions about this chapter we read, please ask questions. A girl came with 2 questions, but that was not related to Ramayana. She doesn't care what the Ramayana says. She says that she has read the story. It's okay for Rama to have a bow and arrow, and it's okay for Ramana to have 10 heads. All those stories are okay for story's sake. But I want to know, what is religion? They said, why do you want to know what's religion? Because she said, because my father insists that we have to come to the temple every day, every Sunday, and we have to attend to this puja or bhajans or something like that. We attend these classes and it's boring. If this is religion, I don't want this. Tell me what is religion, and why. This next question is, why should we pray? The teacher could not answer her question, so he said, today's time is up, we'll meet tomorrow, next class, and we will discuss about it. He did not come for the next class. He said, Sharmaji, that's enough, I'm not doing this class. We had to take trouble to find out the real answers for this. What is religion and why should we pray? There were 2 questions like this. And when we came to research about it, we asked some gurus who visited USA, and those gurus, later on we know that we did a mistake by asking these gurus these questions. Some gurus started talking so much about, oh, the Indian government is so wrong, they are encouraging people to come in and convert people into Christianity, people are coming in and converting people into Islam, and this is wrong. Hindu Dharma is Sanatana Dharma, it's the oldest religion in the world. This is atrocity. That girl has to be rewarded. She asked the right question, and all those things they said, but they did not give the answer for the questions that girl asked. What is religion and why should we pray? Simple 2 questions. How does it relate to what we are doing here? Long story short, when we say, well, why should we pray, for that answer, we found the answer in the book Mahayoga, written by Acharya Lakshmana Sarma, about the teachings of Ramana Maharshi of Tiruvannamalai. And in that book, he said, our mind is an oscillating pendulum. It's like an oscillating pendulum of a grandfather clock. In those days, we had a grandfather clock which used to have pendulum which used to oscillate, dickory, dickory, dock, things like that. That pendulum is going one end to the other end all the time. In the same way, our mind is like a pendulum which is oscillating between the 2 extremes of either fear or hope. Fear or hope. All the time. We are afraid of losing something. We are hopeful of getting something. Always our mind is oscillating between these 2 ends. But when we pray, the prayer is a process of bringing our mind to the middle point where there is neither fear nor hope. Why should we bring our mind to the middle point of neither fear nor hope? That point is called a state of bliss. We should come to a state of bliss by doing this prayer. When we pray to God, God is perfection personified. And I think I'm getting disturbed with this. Hello. Prayer is a process of our bringing our mind to the middle point where there is neither fear nor hope. And in this state of bliss, in this state of bliss, our mind gets to rest. Mind is always oscillating between the two ends. When we bring the mind to rest, anything that you rest gets recuperated. Rest gives recuperation. And in the same way, this example can be extended to our health, overall health. In our body, we have activities. All the activities of life can be divided into two parts. One of assimilation and another of elimination. When your body is fully engaged in assimilation work and elimination gets pending or it's not efficiently working, there is an imbalance. This imbalance creates problems like disease or lack of peace. When we undertake fasting, when we don't eat food, we give rest to the assimilation process and we give opportunity for the body to engage in elimination process. In previous lectures, or even if you are attending Niche Cure lecture for the first time, it will be clear that when we are engaged in eating and eating and eating, and we are engaging our body to do the assimilation process so much, and we are not giving enough attention to elimination process, there is an imbalance, and our body has to strike and stop, make us stop eating. The body engages into a vigorous activity and stops all the digestive process, brings pain and fever, temperature, all those problems come in. Acute diseases come in because we have not given enough opportunity for the eliminatory activities to be operated properly. When we wake up every day, our body should immediately call for elimination. And when we go to the toilet, it should eliminate all the waste quickly, effortlessly, and in time. This is called a state of health. In a state of health, timely and effortless elimination is happening. But for most of the people, this does not happen. They go to the toilet, some matter comes out, most of it is left behind, and they are satisfied with whatever happens that day, and they keep going on with the rest of the program, rest of the day. What is the rest of the day's activity? Eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and in between snacks, now and then. They always keep on putting in food in their body. When the body is overloaded with food, overloaded with the assimilation process, the energy gets drained. We are going on using the stomach, only one part we have, and we are keeping on using this part for digesting food. Even here, if we don't give attention to the fact that there is some food being processed in the stomach. Now let us give enough time and opportunity for that food to be digested and the stomach become empty, and allow the stomach to clean up itself and allow air to come in and rest a little bit. All these things are necessary for the stomach. And when we know these rules and we adopt it, then we are able to digest the next meal comfortably. But because we keep on eating, We don't wait till the stomach gets empty, it cleans itself and rests. We don't give such opportunity. And that's why what happens when there is some food being processed, we are not waiting for that stomach to get empty and put the next meal. Now the first meal and the second meal both get spoiled because the digestion happens in certain conditions. And if we don't provide that condition, there is a lot of disturbance happening in the stomach. This disturbance is because the optimum temperature, adequate time, and increased surface area. These are three requisites for proper digestion. If we don't provide that, increased surface area, how do we get that? By chewing and chewing the food thoroughly. And the food particles should become small, and it should be able to be spread on a larger area. So we get surface area of each particle where the digestive juices can act and convert that into blood. Food has to be converted into blood, and useful nutrients from the blood will be taken out by other cells, nerve cells, blood, flesh cells, bone cells. We have so many other cells where they take out nutrition from the blood cells, which is formed from the food that we eat. Now this process needs time again. So if we keep on eating and the digestion is not completed properly, there is a mess. Supposing in a pot, you have one pot in a house and you are cooking sweet rice, and you want to make sambar or some saltish food, and the pot is not empty. Now when you want to put it, say, oh, it's taking too much time, let the lower surface be making the sweet rice, and let me make the sambar or saltish dish on the top or layer. It's not going to happen. Both the sweet rice and the sambar will get spoiled. You will neither get sweet rice properly or the sambar. So that's what is happening. That's the story that's happening inside the stomach. Stomach is one part where processing is going on. Before the process is complete, if you put the next meal, the processing of the earlier food and the processing of the next food are both going to get spoiled. This is one example of how we begin getting sick. If we don't follow the rules properly, our food that's being digested is going to give a bad quality of food, and combined with unhealthy material. Those things are not helpful for us. We should process the food completely. The food should have been digested from the stomach and emptied, and enough time should be given to the stomach to rest itself, clean itself, air itself, and then eat the next meal. If we follow these health rules, we will never get sick. People who don't follow this, from time and time again, the body will strike and it will say, stop eating now. Then it will have to clean itself and complete the process which has been pending for a long time. So body starts an extraordinary process of elimination that's called acute disease. We get high fever, we get pain in the body. All those things happens because the body is vigorously acting to eliminate accumulated filth in the body. So during the acute disease, if you take medicines to stop the acute process, then we are inviting more trouble. Instead of that, if you allow the disease process to go on and do not eat any food for some time, that process will be complete, and again your body will be ready to assimilate the next food that you put in the body. This is the way of life. In acute disease, if you take pills, the process of elimination will come to stop. Again, you are feeling that you have stopped the disease, medicines help you to get well. That's what you think. A person who takes medicine one time and gets satisfied with the result gets to believe that medicines are good, medicines help to cure, medicines help to keep your health. That's what the wrong conclusion is. From here starts the big story of chronic diseases. People who keep on suppressing the acute disease with pills periodically for a long time, they get chronic diseases. And chronic diseases are called latent disease. Even in chronic disease, a person continues to take pills. Now, the chronic diseases are of many kinds. You have diabetes, you have asthma, you have blood pressure, you have heart disease, name it. There is so many names now. Earlier, it used to be few acute diseases which were treated without any medicine, just by fasting and waiting for the body to complete its job. And that should be a reminder for us that next time let us not keep on eating. Let's eat only what we can digest. It is not what you read, but what you remember makes you learned. It is not what you eat, but what you digest makes you healthy. It is not what you preach, but what you practice makes you righteous. So what we learn here is, let us wait and digest each morsel of food that we eat. When we eat one meal, wait until that meal is digested and the stomach emptied and it has rested for some time. Then the hunger will be ready, will be an indication to consume the next meal. When we eat without hunger, we are inviting trouble. When we are solving the trouble with medicines, we are inviting more trouble. Some great doctor from America said, medicine is a sin of meddling with nature. Very so rightly said, I thought. Don't meddle with nature, obey the laws of nature. When you get to that stage of chronic disease, and in addition to that, entertaining the fear of the pandemic that's going on in the world, you are getting into double contract of misery. Double contract at the same time. Now you have already a latent disease which is being entertained in the body, for which you have been already taking so many pills. Pills in the morning, pills in the afternoon, pills in the evening. People take pills so many times for a number of diseases that they have. And nobody is caring to notice that each pill that he is consuming is not creating a solution, but creating problems, more and more and more problems. Let us open our eyes. Let's all get together and spread this word of good message of health. Let us tell everybody, stop taking pills. Stop pill. This is a pill age to pillage the gullible public to believe that pills promote health. Ask one question. One question. Does it improve health? Take pills, all I care. Take all the pills you want. But ask one question. Does the pills improve health? Whatever we do, any effort to cure a disease should simultaneously improve health. Curing a disease is not necessary when disease is itself a process of cure. It pains my heart to see more and more people coming to Nature Cure after trying everything else in the world. They don't come to Nature Cure for simple headaches or stomach pain. They come when they have tried so many medicines. Oh, we are going for dialysis now. Can you help? We are having tumor in the uterus. Can you help? Tumor in the breast. It's a cancer. It's a biopsy has been done. They have declared it as carcinoma, serious cancer, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. Can you help? That is the kind of patients we are getting every day who want to come and try Nature Cure. Chronic disease patients, they already have entertained the disease for many, many years, continuing to take pills, believing that pills promote health. Pills do not promote health. Let's open our eyes, understand this fact now. Can we still help? Yes, we want to. We have seen over hundreds of years now that chronic patients alone come to Nature Cure and they get well. without any medicines. To get well, you should not take medicine. That's the process here. Whenever you want to come to nature cure, there are so many institutions, naturopathic institutions, who manage diseases by gradually tapering their medicines. We don't do that. We have to ask the same question: does medicine improve health? Any step which will spoil the health, and along with the steps to improve health, does not work. Let us understand that this is a system of purification of body. On one side you are trying to purify the body, on the other side you are, if you just imagine a person going on throwing papers and dirt in the street, in the room, and another person is trying to sweep and clean the room, and that person is continuously putting dirt. What is this? You don't need that. Medicines do not promote health, and in the process of promoting health, you can be assured that you can stop all the medicines straight away. This is our school, this is our belief, this is our experience, that we have stopped all the medicines for heart disease, for arthritis, for rheumatism, for blood pressure, diabetes. All those people were scared. Oh, I can't stop this medicine, I can't stop that medicine. I said, if you want to come to nature cure, you stop all the medicines, then come to our camp. Certain person who has been taking diabetic pills for 18 years, he said, if I stop it, I'll get this symptom, that symptom. It becomes worse. I've tried it before, it doesn't work. I said, here you come, stop the pills, follow nature cure. If you don't follow nature cure and stop the pills, of course, yes, it's going to get worse. When you want to follow nature cure, you don't have to be afraid of giving up all those medicines. Such has been our experience. All those people who came to nature cure camps, health camps which we held, and during the health camps, they gave up all the medicines and tried it. They were waiting for the symptoms to come. It's going to come now, it's going to come now. It did not come at all. Within 5 days, they realized that they did not take those pills again. For the rest of their life, they are free from doctors, drugs, and disease. 3 Ds they are free from. Freedom gives you so much joy. When a person is free from all these problems, he has got scope to improve his life. We have things to do, man. Why are you worried about always worrying about this disease and that disease? Forget about all that. Disease, dis-ease, or lack of ease, is only sign that health level has come down. We should not try to remove the disease. We should try to improve health. Life's activity in a clean body is called health. Life's activity in an unclean body is called disease. That's all. Clean up your body, clean up your mind, then you will automatically clean up your spirit. Our physical, mental, and spiritual health is one and indivisible. Acharya Lakshmana Sarma has repeatedly told us and warned us that don't treat different parts of the body. Even natural hygiene students, natural health students, they have been warned. Don't look for cure for certain diseases. In this book, there are references about patients who came with diabetes, patients who came with arthritis or different problems. Don't try to look for remedies for those. This is not a system for remedies. This is a system for improving overall health. All diseases are one. Cause for all diseases is also one. Treatment for all diseases is also one. These 3 unities stand as a strong pillars. 2 other unities we added. Food and medicine is one, and health and disease is also one. When we know these unities, we don't have any confusion. When you don't have confusion, when you have clarity in mind, you are doing it without fear, cure or health comes to you easily. By the clicking of the finger, you are healthy. We even tell every patient who comes with so many complaints, We ask them to repeat this slogan. You also can repeat this. I am healthy. I wish to be healthier. I am healthy. I wish to be healthier. I am healthy. I wish to be healthier. That's the way to go. When we want to be healthier, all that we have to do is to follow the 5 guidelines of health. That's a broad guidelines, but there are detailed guidelines. No matter what disease you are suffering from. First and foremost requisite, three requisites are there for anybody to begin following nature cure. You may have been having chronic diseases, you have been taking medicines for so many years, all those things are set aside. If you want to enter nature cure, 3 requisites are there. What are they? Vishwasa Shastra Siddhante, Bharanyasa Paratmani, Bhairahityamitetat, Trayam Manasa Bheshajam. Treatment begins in the mind. Believe in the principles expressed in the Vedic culture, scriptures. Our ancient scriptures have told us so many principles of life. Believe in them and have implicit faith in God. Believe in God, trust in God, that God is always there with you. Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva Praninam Deham Ashritah Pranapana Samayuktah Pachamyannam Chaturvidham. I am there as life itself in every living being, protecting your body from all kinds of problems. I digest your foods, 4 kinds of food that you are eating, all the foods I digest. I keep your health. Believe in me, trust in me, and leave everything to me. That's what Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, and it is true, and you have to trust in that. God is there within you. When there is pain, that means God initiated this pain to make you stop eating food and allow the body to complete its cleaning job, and then the health comes back to you, pain goes away. If you keep doing it in a small measure, when it comes in small measure, then you don't get into serious complications. When you have already got into serious complications, you have been following medical system for so many years. Even those people, particularly those people have come to nature cure and got completely cured. So what do we have to do? Completely remove fear from the book that you have to follow. If you have fear, then the healing will be not near. Without fear, healing is near. Come here and get healed. Nature is inviting you with wide, open arms. Nature is ready to heal you. If you have fear about COVID, if you have fear about so many other diseases, then healing will be delayed. Healing will still happen, but if you remove fear, you want to heal faster, you want to heal better, you want to heal completely. So remove fear from the dictionary of your life. What is the fear based on? Fear is based on wrong information. How do you say it is wrong information? So many scientists are saying that, so many world famous institutions are telling you. How can they be wrong? That is the pity of this today's situation. In today's life, in Tamil, there is a quotation. Let me say it and translate it to you. Peyarashi seidal pinandinnum sathirangal. That means, that's what Bharadiyar said. That means when devil comes to rule, then scriptures will have to be thrown away, then they will eat corpse. People will start eating corpse. That means dead bodies. That means dead food. We are eating dead foods. There is no life in the food, the commercial foods that we are consuming. There should be life in the food. When the scriptures are not respected, we end up eating processed food. in coming on attractive packets and shiny coverings and with a lot of advertisement. Foods which do not go bad is bad food for us. We should know all this truth, and we should open our eyes to the facts that at least for 2 meals in a day, take raw foods, raw vegetables, fresh fruits. This should be your lifestyle. Supposing you have become already very sick, how do we cure that? You have over above that, you already got COVID. How do you deal with that? I will not use this time to criticize whatever is being done in the world. I will not waste time in telling you don't take vaccination or don't do this or don't do that. That you should examine and realize it on your own. All that I'm going to tell you here is patients who were suffering from chronic diseases, and in addition, they also had been declared as COVID positive. Such people came to Nature Cure. Not only did they get rid of their COVID situation, and they also got cured from their chronic illnesses. Chronic illness, of course, takes more time to get cured, but the the COVID situation has been dealt with within less than a week for so many people. That's what I'm going to explain for guidelines for COVID patients to treat themselves through Nature Cure. Within this, we are going to have 3 days seminar following from day after tomorrow or tomorrow, whatever they are planning. They will announce it. For 3 days, we will deal with different situations. First day, it may be diabetes with thyroidism, and then there will be another day with blood pressure, with heart problems, and another third day will be some other problems. Like that, we have got 3 days of seminars when we will particularly focus on guidelines that can be followed by people with chronic illnesses, and how can they get rid of that COVID situation, as well as continue to live in that lifestyle and get rid of their chronic ailments also. So all the people who are listening here may now ask questions and let me know what is your concern, and we will try to answer them. Dr. Rupa is going to monitor that questions?
No, we will be able to see it from there.
Okay.
And then whoever would want to ask questions, we can also get you live.
So if you want to talk, I have to take out the mic. Let's take it out. Say, any questions, please? How do they unmute, and do you have instructions for them? Say it.
I'll read. Why do people feel better upon supplements like B12?
Okay. Why do people suffer?
No. Why do people feel better upon supplements like B12?
Yeah, you are giving B12 from outside, and then your body says, okay, you are giving it from outside, then body doesn't have anything to do. But this is only a temporary relief. But you cannot keep on doing it from outside. After some time, the organs which are ready to make all those enzymes by itself will stop working, and you will keep on depending on more and more supplements and drugs. Instead, it is your choice to continue that way. Absolutely. Go on taking vitamin pills from outside. Go on taking insulin and other enzymes from outside. That's your choice. But if you want to follow Nature Cure, we want to tell you all those organs will start working again. B12 will be generated by your own body. Insulin can be generated by your own body. It's your choice. Why do they feel comfortable? It is because they found a solution. They thought they found a solution. That's why. But if you want to choose Nature Cure, we can tell you how to make your body generate B12. Thank you.
How to manage hypothyroidism? I'm eating two cooked meals only, lots of fruits and vegetables.
Yes. When we go into the details of daily routine, then we will find there is a lot of scope to improve the type of food that we eat, when to eat, how to eat, what gaps to give. All those things we will adjust, and then eventually we will come to understand how we can improve our health, and those problems can be solved. You have to write to mahayoga99@gmail.com, and we'll give you detailed instructions about every situation, handling every situation.
I have from Himani. I have started. Yeah, I have started Nature Cure diet. How do I stop craving in between meals? I get craving for salt.
Yeah. And this craving of salt is habituated, because for many years we have been eating like that. The new style is difficult to adopt immediately. So gradual changes can be done. If you immediately change everything, this craving will be increased. Gradually, if you change from the morning, the change has to happen in the morning. Morning changes you do for some time, then come to the changing the evening, afternoon, and evening gradually. The whole day can be changed gradually in steps. And in the meanwhile, the most important element that's missing in every patient is health education. Health cannot be achieved without health education. Shiksha bina chikitsa nahi. That's what the Hindi proverb goes to say. So we have to educate ourselves about the values of health food, about the values of healthy lifestyle. And when we have a determination, understanding, and completely adopting it with understanding, it becomes easier. Initially, because of the craving coming, we just give up good habits. But if you have understanding, then you will not give up good habits, and you will follow it everything very well. Yes.
Why does one feel spurt of energy after eating food?
Yes. When we eat food, the body's elimination activities is stopped and the digestive activity is gone. The weakness is gone, because the urgency in the body is to digest the food immediately. That's why the energy comes back to you. Energy does not come from food. Energy comes because you have thirst food. You put food into your body and demanding the body take care of the food. That's why you are feeling the semblance of energy, but it is better to eat food only when you are hungry.
How do we know we are hungry if we are hungry? From Bala.
It's a beautiful question. Hunger is not a disease. Hunger is a healthy sign. The sign of hunger is not pain or weakness in the body. Hunger, when you get hungry, when the hunger is born, you feel lightness in the body. You feel happiness coming in, and you feel like doing some work. And when you do engage yourself into work, after some time, your hunger is matured. Now you feel completely comfortable. No part of your body is calling for attention. And when you look at your food, saliva comes out, and even a plain cucumber will taste very good. That's a real sign of hunger. When a certain person came to my house during my lunchtime, I asked him if he likes to join me for lunch. He said, yes, I will do that. So when I pushed my bowl of salad in front of him and I was eating the salad, he asked me, where is the food? I said, this is the food. He said, don't be kidding. This is only a salad. Where is the food? So he thought food means only cooked food is food. Whereas I have been used to taking salad for lunch. So that's the way it is. For people, they are used to eating cooked meal. They are used to eating salty food and things like that. For them, if you ask them to do this way, it's new thing for them. It's trouble. You have to understand and adopt gradually. Then you will be able to deal with everything comfortably.
Um, Another question is, if nature cure is so effective, why don't many people follow it?
We all know Satyam Vada, Dharmam Chara is what the scripture says. We all know speaking the truth is very good. But how many of us do it? It's easier to tell lies and escape from a situation. It is easier to do wrong things and keep going, moving on. It is difficult. It comes only with understanding and valuing the truth. People can speak truth. In the same way, discipline is something which calls for attention, which calls for effort. And because nature cure calls for discipline, many people don't want to follow that. Quick fix. Many quick fixes are given. Oh, you have headache? Here is a pill. Your headache is gone. That's what people know. Oh, why should I fast? My friend was there who was having headaches now and then. And when I used to come, he used to joke, oh, ghas phus ka doctor aa gaya. That means he's a grass doctor. He used to joke on me, and I used to laugh with them. See, look, Arun, I have a pill, and if I put in the pill, the pain is gone. So why should I take pains to take grass juice or fast or skip a meal? All those things I don't have to do. I said, wow, you think you have got a good solution. Go ahead. And the same person at one time, he had to call me, he had to fast, he had to give up thinking tree. All those things happened later, and then he understood that it is not there is no quick fix. You have to go through the discipline, and that's why nature cure is not so famous. So many things are good. Good things are never famous. It's only easy things, quick fix get famous. Getting popular, it's not how many people follow nature cure, and it's not even how well you follow is going to give results. It's not enough to say I'm following nature cure, but I'm not getting results. There are so many people who are saying I eat salads, I eat fruit, but when you examine their habits, we see there need to be corrections. So when given freedom, people will choose wrong path. That's why nature cure is not famous. But who said nature cure is not famous? That's your thought. I think more people follow nature cure than people who are taking pills. I will show you to you. More lives follow nature cure. 84 lakhs of species are there. 84 lakhs of species. And each species, there are so many beings. And all of them, except one species, follow nature cure. And that's why this world is thriving. There are so many animals in the forest, insects, birds, all of them, they follow nature cure. They don't follow medical system. None of them take medicines. And they live healthy until their last day. It's only one species who thinks himself to be the leader of all the species, and they follow their own system, and they die with diseases. They pay for medical bills. Half the life they save, they at the expense of their cost, they want to earn wealth. They go behind wealth. And the second half of their life, they spend all their wealth in search of health. This is what's happening. That's why you think nature cure is not being followed by many. I'm saying majority of lives follow nature cure. Thank you.
So Aditi Kochar is asking my daughter, who Ranvi's 6-year-old sister eats salad. She eats salad as long as there is little salt in it. How to get her to not put salt in salad? Have explained her. Please advise.
Yeah, it's not only our weakness. It's not child's weakness. It's our weakness that we put salt and give it to them. Let them not having any food. You have this or not have anything. Oh, that's harsh. That's being rude to the children. Who is interfering with this activity? If there is somebody who is interfering with this activity, they should be explained. Children are there who will not take healthy foods because they are exposed to other things. There was a boy from the Hare Krishnas. He was only very short. He was very short in his classroom. He was 12 years old. All other boys were taller than him. And his habit was to eat junk food all the time. And even if you give salad, he will not eat without salt, without lime. All those things were there. But when it comes to nature cure, we have to create a situation where we have to not give any choice to them. That boy was taken away from the city into a farm. In a farmhouse, they were living for 2 months, and they did not have anything else to eat. And they had only fruits and salads and conservatively cooked healthy foods. You cannot have salt. If you want to have salad, you can have it. Otherwise, you can skip the meal. You don't have to have anything. When the boy fasted for some time, then he got hungry. Then even he settled down with salad. So many examples, not one or two. There was a certain boy who came to Nishikar hospital and he could not touch the salads without salt. He said, okay, you don't have to have anything. If you want to have food, this is the food. If you don't want to have it, it's okay. When they fasted and they got hungry, the same salad without salt was accepted. They started enjoying. It's in our hands to make them understand. If we give in to their weaknesses, we are not understanding it ourselves. That's what it means. If we understand it, we have to make them understand there's a priority of life. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Mahesh will respond to your email regarding your question. Himani is asking, what do you eat in a day? We are curious to know.
Yeah. Whatever I prescribe, I have one herbal juice in the morning, then we have a fruit meal, and then we have a meal of salads, and then we have cooked food, conservatively cooked soup of vegetables with a little bit, 1/3 of that will be grains, 2/3 of it will be vegetables. That's how we lead our life. Every morning we have set of exercises to do, and then we go to a yoga class also. We do some running for 15 minutes, and then we have yoga session, and then we have pranayama, meditation, and then we have these food practices, and keep yourself busy the whole day. Then you are not going to be thinking of junk food to eat. If you don't have work to do, your mind will wander. I give myself one free day when I allow one meal to be deviated from the healthy foods. So I'm able to control my mind, or you feed the mind with something which it wants, and the rest of the day I'm able to follow the discipline. When I give myself the freedom, even that day, when I eat the food, I make sure that I chew thoroughly, and my system gets satiated with small quantity of food, and we don't want to eat any more bad food. The next day, I compensate for this deviation by fasting until the evening. That's my lifestyle. So if you want to come and live with us, you're welcome and experience this. Thank you.
How can you convince people who have been vaccinated that one who are not being vaccinated and following nature cure are not contagious?
I didn't get the question.
Okay, how can you convince people who have not been vaccinated that they are not, basically those who are not vaccinated, they feel that the other people who are vaccinated, they say that they're contagious? How to explain to people who have not taken vaccination?
My answer is simple. Ask only one question. Before you get vaccinated, or before you take a pill, or before you take any medicine, you have to ask yourself only one question. And that one question is, whatever medicine is prescribed, does it improve health? We are talking.
One second. Are we on mute? If you could, yeah.
They couldn't hear whatever I said?
No, they can hear us.
Why are we hearing voices? Some people are unmuted and they're talking.
Yeah, I think now it's not coming.
Okay. Next question.
Okay. Millie is asking, it's the vaccinated people who feel they will get sick from those who are unvaccinated.
Yeah. It is their problem. If a person is entertaining fear, that should be based on facts. If there is a fact, then it can be understood. People who keep their body clean, they will not get contaminated. Nothing can happen to them. I can touch a COVID patient, I can touch a patient with tuberculosis, malaria, diphtheria, no matter what disease they are. Nothing will happen to me as long as I keep my body clean. My habits should be clean, I should be fearless. If you have this, there is no fear. If they are afraid, we cannot impose ourselves over others. If they don't want us to come near them, don't go near them. We have to respect other people's wishes. We can't encroach on their wishes. So let us live in this world and be to ourselves, and let us spread the message of good health. That's all I have to say.
So Sunil's question, why are many young healthy people and healthy professionals dying because of COVID?
It's a question to be pondered. It's a very, very important question today. What nobody, according to me, is dying of COVID. COVID does not kill people. It is only the wrong treatment for COVID that makes people die. One after another. We have seen my own relatives, 5 of them died one after another. They all followed the same pattern. 2 vaccinations. They had 2 vaccinations. Did vaccination protect them? No, they got COVID. They were declared COVID positive. Then they were admitted into a hospital. They had breathing problems. They had oxygen. They had all kinds of treatment, steroids, antibiotics. Everything was given. All the care was given to them. And they were put on ventilators and then they died. Same story for all the 5 people in my own family, extended family. It happened. So I am not questioning them. It is their choice. It is the way they wanted to live. Does it protect them? Does it not protect them? We are not going to fight with them. Our understanding is, I am not going to criticize the medical system. I am only going to say that we have ways by which we can help people with chronic problems. And when they get COVID or corona disease, if they are declared positive, come to us. Learn the natural, healthy way of living, and within days you will be free and of all the symptoms, and you will be declared corona negative. That has been seen not in one cases, case after case. So many people have gone through this experience, and I am sure that the past experience of my forefathers and the experience of thousands of those people who followed nature cure and got well confirms this belief that nature is always reliable and easy to follow, sure success. Thank you.
After a few minutes, we will take audio and video questions after like 2 or 3 more questions which are written here on the chat. So, this Tejas question, can COVID be handled without medication and how?
Yeah. It can be handled according to us only without medication, because dis-ease or lack of ease is the body's expression of its will to health, life's expression of its will to health. It wants to get healthy. Body never kills itself. Life doesn't kill itself. Life is always making efforts to protect itself, protect you. So when we understand this much, we have to give opportunity to life to protect itself and to come out with solutions. How do we give this opportunity? 3 things. Provide materials out of which the body can repair itself. Provide opportunity for repairing itself. Provide the time and trust. And if you provide the materials and trust, the body will repair itself. It has been seen over and over again, and for millions of years it has been seen. It's not just a medical science which came in few centuries back. Nature cure is eternal. Nature cure is followed by majority of lives in the world. Nature cure is time tested. Nature cure is scientific because it removes the cause of the problem. In all other systems, are they removing the cause of the problem? Is the method improving your health simultaneously? That's a question nobody has answered. Answer this question. Yes, nature cure improves the health simultaneously. All the efforts to cure a disease simultaneously improves health. That's what is scientific. Thank you.
So Padmaja is asking, how do we approach you to do a course? So we'll be doing
what course?
Uh,
During periods?
No. How do we approach you to do a course, as in your course?
You write to mahayoga99@gmail.com and we will respond to that question.
And also, we will be organizing a 3-day event with Guruji in maybe by tomorrow or in 2-3 days. So we will let you all know via email and WhatsApp messages. Millie's asking, please clarify, Guruji. Holding after inhalation causes exchange of gases. Please, could you explain what happens when you hold breath after exhalation apart from resting the lungs?
When you hold the breath outside, lungs rest and gases from different parts, gas packets from different parts of the body, they get released. Because the lungs is a part of the body, two lungs are empty and the rest of the body has got air. Nature of gases, nature of air is to distribute itself equally all over the body. So wherever there is emptiness, wherever there is less air, nature will try to fill in the air. In order to fill in the air in the lungs, gas packets from different parts of the body are released, and the pain also goes away from different parts of the body. And because in the effort of coming to the lungs, they even disturb the brain cells. In the brain also, the brain is in the shape of a what do you call walnut. It is called amygdala. In the walnut also, you have seen crevices on the surface, major crevices and minor crevices. There are so many. The gas packets which are there arrested in those areas, they are not released most of the time because we are shallow breathers. In that, there is no demand for air to come from different parts of the body. Now this person is exhaling the air and holding the air, holding the breath for a long time. Now even the brain cells will be kicked and gas packets from there will try to come out. In that effort, new files open up. What are these files? Memory files. You have seen that we used to have memory files in your computer, archived files. All these files are there in huge volume in our brain. I can go on and on, but to make the long story short, I would say information which we have never read, we didn't think we know, that becomes available to us because these brain cells are disturbed and archives of files are opened. All the information becomes available to us. It's a great boon. We think we have not studied it, we have not studied this. All the information is there in the brain. All the animals in the jungle know what to do at any situation. We don't, because we forgot. We forgot that we have the knowledge. We forgot that we know how to cure ourselves. So we are depending upon others' intelligence. We are depending upon unreliable sources to make ourselves better. So these are great advantages. A person becomes successful in life because he has got the information already in him. Thank you. That was a good question, Mali.
Atire is asking how to deal with sleep issues with nature cure. And one more person asked about there are many.
Why don't we go live?
Okay, shall we go? Okay.
Because you said.
All right. I am gonna. Okay. So yeah, Tarun Mishra. Okay, I'm just gonna say.
If they can unmute themselves and ask questions, we could hear them.
Okay.
Are they able to do it?
That's what I'm trying to do. Hold on.
They have to do.
No, we have to unmute over here. Subhash Kotari. Just trying to. Himani.
कितना बज गया? 9:30. ठीक है, अब 2 मिनट और करते हैं.
Not able.
Okay, don't worry about that. Let's read the written questions.
That's not getting. Okay. Oh, they have to click the hand, I think. So that's what we did, Arun. We tried to add you, but you're not able to.
Okay, I'll read the questions.
Sure. Yeah, Guruji.
2 more minutes and we'll say goodbye to you all. Announce when are you starting? Tomorrow? Can we have one more promotion tomorrow? We'll have one more promotional lecture tomorrow and we'll announce in the media or the link for 3 days paid workshop on specific problems like diabetes and hypothyroid and different topics, blood pressure and heart problems. We have 3 topics.
Arthritis and asthma.
So they are going to be the 3 topics. And if anybody wants to add some other problems also, you can send a request ahead of time. The link will be sent to you tomorrow. But within tomorrow, you'll all get the link.
Okay.
So read a question.
It's a sleep problem. Sleep problem, huh?
Yeah.
Through nature cure.
How to deal with sleep issues with nature
Who is
cure?
asking?
Atire.
Atire is asking.
And there's another lady also asked about her 65-year-old mom has having insomnia for last 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sleep, rest is a justification for work. If you don't have work, your rest doesn't have quality. So we have to have ample exercise to have adequate rest. So people who don't have anything to do in life, what are you doing? I am retired. I'm not doing anything in the house. I don't have to do. I get my food ready-made and I just rest and rest and rest. How can you get quality of rest if you don't have work to do? You must have a lot of work to do. Whole day you have to be busy. Why should I be busy? I have nothing to do. I have nothing to look forward to. That's what makes people not sleep well. If you have thoughts coming in the head, even if a person who is very busy cannot sleep well because thoughts are bothering them. So there are 2 kinds of people. If one set of people who are not doing anything at all, they have nothing to do, they don't get sleep. And other set of people are very, very busy, they're engaged in so many activities, and then when they rest, they cannot rest because thoughts are bothering them. What can I do? What about this? What about that? All those things. Before you sleep, for the first set of people, make sure that you do ample exercise like running or some brisk walking, sleep vigorously in the evening. After that, come and take lie down in the hard floor and relax your nerves. And then take a shower, then take the dinner, and then engage in light activities for 2 hours. And then when you sleep, your quality of sleep will be very good. For those people who are very, very busy and their thoughts are bothering them, for them also, they have to do some set of pranayama before they sleep, deep breathing exercise, and followed with meditation. This meditation following the pranayama will be more complete than just coming and trying to meditate. If you do pranayama and then meditation, that meditation will be successful. You will be able to meditate well. So those people, when they go to sleep, they can sleep better. Another important guideline is eat your dinner as early as possible to close to the sunset. And then you will have 2-3 hours before you sleep, so that you will allow the digestion process in the stomach to be completed. If you add turmeric in your food, the stomach digestion will carry on for the whole night. If you don't add turmeric in the food, and if you don't add salt during cooking, that food will be digested fast. After cooking, you can add the salt, but don't add turmeric at all. So you can ask questions about turmeric later, but I'm going to tell you turmeric is a preservative, and preservation delays digestion. They are opposite to digestion. Okay, next question.
Okay, Prakash is asking, please answer for platelets below 60,000, how to increase the platelets.
We don't worry about those things. Don't check your body, check your habits. If you check your habits, all those lists will become correct. Who says what should be right? That's not a right number. The guidelines for health is different. What are the guidelines for healthy body? That we will tell you. List of 10. If you understand that list, you don't have to look into your body chemistry. What about the urea? What about the sugar? What about blood pressure level? What about pulse? So many detailed descriptions are there. If you go into that one, don't try to change the chemistry of any body, particular part of the body. Follow the overall health rules. Eat positive food. Think positive. Be active. And engage in vigorous activities. And then have adequate rest. Engage in an occupation which will combine your skill and passion to help others. Then all these platelets counts and everything will become normal. Don't try to change that count. Try to improve your overall health. That's our approach. Thank you. So we will see you again. Whatever question remains, you can send an email to us, or we will try to answer it through what medium?
So we will be
through Telegraph or what?
Telegram.
Telegram.
So we'll be sharing the link of Telegram also to various groups. So join us there. So there will be in touch with all the programs that we are doing on time-to-time basis. So for this 3 days workshop, you'll be getting the information very soon. So please join Telegram group, and for further information, you can write to us at mahayoga99@gmail.com.
This is Dr. Tulika. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Tulika Sanadya.
This is Jinal Rathod. They're all active members of our team. We have so many people who are actively working in different areas.
We wanted to share with you all that you can follow Dr. Arun Sharma on Facebook in case you're not on a mailing list. So we'll be updating about the 3-day event on his Facebook, Dr. Arun Sharma. Also regarding the Telegram, can one of you post the Telegram on the chat, Dr. Rupa or Tarun? Can you post or they can add? So we will be active on Telegram and posting about all our events, and also answering your queries, any questions you have regarding nutrition or health on timely basis by Dr. Arun Sharma's guidance. 1 minute. Okay. I'm just trying
to say everybody, nice to be with you. Can you see how many people?
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You can end it here.
कितने लोग थे?
बताती हूँ.